I was working with a student yesterday, and he's a pretty sharp kid. He plays in jazz band in middle school. I'm like, all right. As we were warming up, I said, show me an E chord. And he went, I'm like, very good. Can you show me a second E chord? And he was kind of fumbling around, and I didn't want to make him squirm or make him uncomfortable. I said, hey, how about this E note on the 7th fret of the 5th string? Find that with your index finger. And he's like, yeah, so what? I'm like, calm down. I said, add your ring finger to the 7th fret, or 9th fret of the 4th string, and hit those two strings. And he's like, yeah, okay, cool. I said, compare that to the big string, open. And then the chord. And then I played a little demo like... And he was kind of like, yeah, I like that. And his favorite band is Motley Crue, so I went like... He was totally into it at that point. So I'm like, if you could just somehow memorize that, it would be incredible. It's pretty simple. But that's kind of a thing I don't understand about guitar students is like, why wouldn't you play E5 and know that chord like here, 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 or here, maybe there. Or you could, do it different ways. I mean, I would know as many of those as I possibly could, because E is kind of like, I call it the King Kong of the guitar chords. So you got this low E5, kind of like the Metallica, the Metallica chord. I'm like, you've heard of Metallica, right? There's just like, the rubber's not meeting the road with some of my students, and I'll take the blame. I just assume people can hear that and would practice it, So when I was doing that kind of looks that kill sound, I was moving it down to a D. And then down like that, so it's E, the D, which is a 5 and a 7, and then I kind of index goes down 1 fret on the last note, so it's like, she's got the looks that kill. Just to get the guy rolling, just to get him to learn his chords, I'll do anything. But I know Looks That Kill is normally in the key of A. I think they tuned down a whole step, but at this point, we don't really care what key. We're just trying to teach some power chords, So E5, I would try to learn, as many E chords as you can up the neck. Maybe like... There's a whole bunch of them, and you can kind of, those are kind of the basic ones, which I'll leave it to you to look those up. But just try to play the one simple chord up the neck as high as you can, and then you'll really understand your guitar a little better. I know that's pretty basic for some of us, but a lot of my students need that kind of information. So that's why I make videos like that, and where I see a need, I make a video to address that. Hopefully a couple of people will find that helpful and not too boring. All right, thanks. Hey, we're freezing here in the Midwest, but we got nice big sweaters, so we're doing okay.